Hi everybody, it's Carrie. Um, this is problem 7, 8A from the second homework. I've been reading and rereading and watching the videos from Wiley Plus, and I'm gonna do my best. um, I'm gonna try and take you through it through my mind live so that maybe you can see a different way of thinking of things, um, which might increase your understanding, or you might end up just shaking your head going, what is that poor girl doing in this class? Because that's what I feel like right about now. Something else to note, the brief exercise 713 is like the simplified baby step version of this big, huge, difficult thing. So definitely, get through that one first. And so here we go. Martinez Corp prepares the budgets. So here's our data. The sales and purchases are on account, which means we've got account receivable and account payable. Budgeted collections and disbursement data are below. Here we go. All other expenses are paid in the month incurred except for administrative expenses, which include $1,200 of depreciation per month, which means because depreciation is not a cash payout, that means we have to withdraw that $1,200 from the administrative expenses for each month when we put them in down here. Okay, so first thing, we've got 2 months in this one. So you've got to do for the 2 months ending in the second month. All right, so we know that we've got to start out with the beginning cash balances. And then after that, we always add our cash receipts. There it is. Okay. Okay, excuse my, it's way past your bedtime alarm. Okay, so we've got our addition of cash receipts, which means when we get right here, we know we're going to have our total available cash. So then we subtract out our disbursements, not total disbursements, cash disbursements. And then we get down here. This is where the third section will be, so that's financing. We know that. Oh, look, I already have ending cash balance in there. So this will be right above that. Should be, if I remember right, the excess or deficiency spot. And this, I think, is where we have the total, no. What is it? Where is it? Total disbursements. Okay. So this is, as I just saw it on here, not total available cash, total receipts. There it is. Okay. I think. We'll see. All right, so it says right here, the company's we're just going to start going through this stuff. The company's cash balance is expected to be $47,100. Okay, it doesn't give us February, so we have to figure that out. But when we do get there, we have to remember that this minimum cash balance. So we've got to start February with at least this much money, and that means we've got to close out January with at least that much money. Okay, so maybe if I say it out loud, I'll remember. All right, number 1, collections from customers. Okay, collections from customers. So in January we had $336,200. In February, I hope you guys can read my mind because I'm not sure the words coming out of my mouth are going to make sense. Let's see, then what do we have next? We have, payments for purchases. Okay, so we purchased some stuff. There we go. All right, what were the purchases? Okay, 106.9 and 141.1. Okay, then number 3, other receipts. January we collected notes receivable 17.9. So notes receivable. We don't seem to have any notes receivable for February. And then it also says proceeds from sale. So let's see if we can find that. I guess it's that. Yeah, let's see. Let me double check. Payments, notes, balance. It's the only sale oh, it's right there. Sale of securities. Okay, so we don't seem to have any for January, so that just leaves us with 59,000 for February. Okay, so now we can add up our receipts. So 3362, so we'll get January's column. We've only got the 2 items because one is 0. What was that? 354.1, 354.1, and February 78.7 plus 59, so 384.6, 384.6. Okay. So we know our total available cash for January because we had that starting balance of 47.1 plus our total receipts of 354.1. So our total available cash should be 401.2. 112. Okay. Then see, we were here. Other disbursements. February has got a cash dividend. So got dividend, and that was just for February. We don't have one for January, so January is a 0, and February gets the 12.2. All right, what are we missing? We have purchases. Oh, we have salaries. We definitely have those. Okay, so that's an expense, and all of our expenses go down here. Salaries. What were those salaries? 84.9, and then 81.7. And then we had some administrative stuff. Okay, what was it? Okay, 72,000 for January and 73.7. Oops. 3.7. Okay. Are we missing one? Disbursements, receipts, payments, collections. Okay, we do have these purchases. Let's see. See, there isn't anything that I could find anywhere that really explains these things, and there isn't another example that includes this particular combination of things for, you know, figuring out your budget. So let's see what it says here. We're not to financing yet. We've done that. Collections from customers, administrative, we did that. Purchases, we have one set of purchases. Sale of securities. Oh, you know what? I just realized we forgot to take out that that 1,200 from the administrative expenses. That, how much was that? Right there, 1,200. So got 7,200, no, it's that 1,000 minus 1,200, so that should be 70 and 8, and then 73.7, oops, minus 12. I like to do this because it makes me feel better, especially when it's this late at night and I don't have to rely on my brains completely for the, see, I can't even manage to type the right number. Okay. All right, I did kind of look through this before, so I'm gonna have to take a peek at, okay, purchases, dividends, selling expenses. Oh, right there, selling expenses. That's what we're missing. Selling expenses. Okay. Where was it? There it is. 79.5, and then February 86.7. We are about to run out of time. Okay, so, well, not yet. Add up the January column of disbursements, and we get 342.1. And then for February, gotta say, I kind of wish we could all just do a dial in and then, walk it through at the same time, because then as I start to miss things, you guys could be like, oh, but wait. All right, 394.2. 394.2. Okay, so we have our available cash here. We need to subtract that to get January's number. So 142 minus 342.1. So that leaves us with 59.1. Provided that all of these numbers are right. Okay, so we need to add, oh wait, no we don't, we need to go check. Okay, so the minimum cash balance needs to be 56 and 70. So if all the rest of the math is right, we don't actually need any more financing yet. Sorry, that was my finger popping. So let's see. Oh, no, not financing, sorry. We already have that there. Repayments is usually here. This one should be borrowings. There we go. So under financing, you borrow, and then you have repayments. We don't have any repayment information given, so we have to assume it's 0, which means our ending cash balance for January is going to be this. So we take that, and then we come and we put it back here for February, and then we start our February stuff. And I'm about to run out of time, so I'm going to pause it and then put the numbers in. I'll be right back. Okay, so I put in the numbers, added it all up, took out our disbursement. We are under, so we had to add some more. that makes it our minimum, and I checked and we actually got it all right. So yay! I hope you made it through. I'm sorry